Hello everyone, welcome back. 50p Hunt Day. Got the usual £50 worth of 50p's, and as you can see, they're in sealed bags. This little lot came from the post office bag that I got the other week. So we'll have a hunt through. I'll go through them once we're done, just to see if we got any of the hard to find ones, and we will go from there. So, as ever, let's get those off to one side. We're looking for 2008 Britannia. Tell you what, open from the right side. There we go. 2008 Britannia and the 2017 Shield. Both of those are low mintage. And then the elusive ones, you got to look for them because it'd be just my luck. The day I don't, they will appear. The 2009, 10, 11, 16, 18 and 21 on the Shields. Those were not intended for circulation. They came out for sets only. So one of these days, I might get lucky, but we never know. Anyway, let's just plod on through, see what we've got. And the first one we get, where are we? Ooh, upside down. Oh, Benjamin Bunny. We haven't seen you in quite some time. Now, Benjamin Bunny is the highest minted circulating commemorative. 25 million of him out there. So yeah, very, very common. And this one's in pretty good shiny condition, actually. Might have come from somebody else's set or just hasn't been handled that often. Yeah, very, very common. And what we do look for, which we don't have, unfortunately, is the rotation error. So where you've got Benjamin Bunny the right way round, when you flip it round to see the Queen, she's up the right way. If she's like that, then you got yourself a rotation error. In this case, just your bog standard Benjamin Bunny. Right, Queen news. There is actually some news this time round, which is a bit of a surprise. The last few videos has been very, very quiet. It's still quiet, but yeah, we've in the last few days, by the time you see this, the latest commemorative 50p non-circulating, I believe, again, has been released. That is Zog. Now, it's not, as I've mentioned in the past, jokingly, obviously, the Albanian king from the 1920s. It's actually Zog, who's a cartoon character from a book. Oh, hello. That came out 15 years ago. Here we go. Another Benjamin Bunny. Another one that's upright. Yeah, takes your choice. 2 for 2. See if we can go for the hat trick. Not that I want to see another one of him. Yeah, Zog. Yeah, it's some cartoony type character that came out in a children's book 15 years ago, and it's supposed to be the anniversary or whatever. So they've brought out a collectible coin. Did the usual thing as well of sticking some colour on the back and charging an extra God knows how much. I think there's a coloured silver version that they do all the time anyway. But yeah, so it's just another one that's out there. Here we go. Queen Elizabeth Memorial. So yeah, we got Charles on the front. And we got the various arms on the reverse. This particular one is fairly common, I want to say. I haven't seen one for a while. Just over 9 million. It's just under 10. I can't remember exactly the right figure. About 9.5 anyway. You would have seen it by now over on the side. But yeah, this one's in pretty good nick as well, actually. But it is only a couple of years old. There you go. And for those that say they've got one that's undated, it is dated down there at the bottom. You see there, either side, 2022. just because it's not on the front. There you go. Yes, that's two we haven't seen for a little while, but unfortunately they are fairly common. I did get a salmon a little while ago, and we've had a nice little abundance of Olympics recently. But the one I haven't seen for a very, very long time is a Kew Gardens. But then again, most of us don't tend to see one. Here we go. Tom Kitten. It's about 9.5 million of that one as well. That's the 2017 set, so that's the more common set. If you go for, I think it's the 2018 set that came out. Those have got the lower mintages. But no, Tom Kitten's always a nice one to get hold of. One I haven't seen for a little while now actually is Paddington. Wonder if that will change. But yeah, there's been no other real movement of late. So fingers crossed things don't start to get very expensive in one go. Because we're coming up to the summer, which means it's only a month or two after that next year's Sovereign comes out. And judging by the price that they were last September time for 2025, mind you, they were two varieties, but they were still both very expensive. You could be looking at upwards of 800 quid for 8 grams of gold. They seem to be doing it on purpose, I reckon. It's low mintages, so they can charge a lot more. Oh, first duff bag. That's a shame. Right, last bag. Channel news, I'm still thinking of doing some live streams at some point now, whether they're 50p hunts or world coin hunts, or as I did on the only one I've done so far, it was just be online, have a chat through the chat on the side of the screen, just sort of saying hello, see where you're all from. All I was doing was just going through a few bits and bobs I had on my desk for tidying up, but that ended up being 45 minutes. So it was a good bit of fun. Right, that's another duff bag. That's a shame. So 5 bags, all sealed. All we get landed with, a couple of Benjamin Bunnies. Not even got the courtesy of being an alignment error. We got ourselves the Queen Elizabeth Memorial and a Tom Kitten. So what I'll do is I'll go away, I'll go through these bundles off screen, and I'll be back shortly. Okay, we're back. Right, gone through the bundles, nothing extra, nothing at all. Bit of a shame, just the usual misleading ones. You see 2008, flip it over, it's a shield. So bit of a dry spell there for the 08s and the 17s. So apart from that, we got ourselves, like I say, the 2 Benjamin Bunnies, one of which is rather shiny, the Queen Elizabeth Memorial, and a Tom Kitten. Again, another quite shiny one actually. Nothing else really. So, one other good bit of news. We've just ticked over, I say we, the royal we, us, you guys. Thank you very much. We've just clicked over 1,600 subs. Absolutely brilliant. So please continue to follow me. Of course, please click that share button as well. Get me out there. A few more people on board will never hurt. But in the meantime, please consider clicking the like button, throw in a comment, and above all, if you haven't, please consider subscribing. And until the next time, take care, and I'll see you then. Cheers all.